Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha, Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, Chapter 75. Rama and Lakshmana go to the shore of Lake Pampa. Summary. Rama arrives at the auspicious Pampa Lake according to the suggestion of Kabandha. On seeing the pious environ of that lake, Rama has a breather and he expects some good news to happen now. On further beholding the ladylike Pampa Lake, his thoughts move to Seetha and he is again dispirited. However, on overcoming that short spell of his anguish, he proceeds with Lakshmana to the nearby of the lake. Chapter 75 in detail. While Shabari ascended to heaven with her own divine self-resplendence, Raghava, who is with Lakshmana, started to cogitate over the magnificence of Matanga disciples. That noble-souled Raghava, on thinking about the efficacy of the disciples of Matanga, said to Lakshmana, who is the maintainer of Rama's well-being and who is thinking single-mindedly, I have seen a highly astounding hermitage of self-controlled sages, O gentle Lakshmana, in which the deers and tigers are at home, and which is adored by diverse birds. O Lakshmana, holy is our taking a bath in this holy Pampa Lake, for it is formed by the waters of 7 seas, and even holier is our oblations for this holy water to mains. What that was unpropitious for us is completely abated by our holy bath and holy oblations. O Lakshmana, propitiousness is standing en face us, and thereby presently this heart of mine is highly gladdening. O lion-like man, indeed heart alone hatches hopes. Thereby, where Mount Rishyamukha is beaming forth at its nearby, on which the right-minded son of the sun, Sugriva, is living along with 4 other Vanaras, always frightened by the fear from Vali, we will go to her, to that spectacular lake Pampa. Come on, Lakshmana. I am also hasty to see that best one among Vanaras, Sugriva, for my enterprise called Search for Seetha is under his aegis, isn't it? To that brave Rama who is speaking thus, Saumitri said, my heart too is hastening me. Let us go there promptly. Then the lord of the people and the lord of nature, on exiting from the hermitage, he then came near of Lake Pampa along with Lakshmana. Rama, on scrutinizing that rosy woodlands in which everywhere there are outsized and diverse trees that are thickest with flowers, and different lakes loaded with the trilling birds like plovers, peacocks, waterfowls, and such like, with which that woodland itself is trilling in much ado, became impassioned as he is instantly rendered thus by love god, and thus that Rama went towards that lovely lake Pampa. Rama spotted Pampa Lake from a distance, which is plethoric with water, but entered into a lake called Matanga Lake on his way to Pampa. Though both Raghavas came there composedly and dispassionatedly, but Rama, the son of Dasharatha, is ensorrowed by anguish on seeing a ladylike lake Pampa. Rama entered the area of that beautiful lake, which is beaming forth with lotuses, hemming in from inside, and trees like Tilaka, Ashoka, Punnaga, Bakula, Uddala, and hemming it from outside. That lake is huddled with delight, fringe lands, and lotuses squeeze it from within, and its water is plethoric and crystalline, and its sands is soft all over. That lake is beautified with packs of fishes and tortoises and packs of trees on its banks, on which climber plants are wraparounds like the lady loves of those trees, and that is adored by the beings like Sylvan, reptiles, celestians, Georgic, and elfish beings, and it is overcrowded with trees and tendrils, and it is trove for fairish and cloudish water. The lotus of that lake are rich in their fragrance, and with heaps of clusters of reddish, whitish, and blackish lotuses, and with such pinkish, whitish, and reddish lotuses, the sheet of water is like a picturesque painted canvas, and it is surrounded by the orchards of flowered mango trees, and sounded much by the screams of peacocks. Then Rama, along with Lakshmana, on seeing at that Pampa Lake, that self-refulgent son of Dasharatha, whimpered over owing to his passionate recollection of Seetha. That Pampa Lake is wraparound with the trees of Tilaka, citron fruits, banyan, white trees, likewise flowered and flowery trees like red oleander, punnaga, shrubs of malati and kunda, likewise flowered are the trees of madar, Nikula, Ashoka, and 7-leaved banana plants and plants of Mogra and climbers of Madhavi Lata are also flowered, and with them she, the ladylike Pampa, shone forth like beautiful lady. The aforesaid mountain, renowned as Rishamukha, which is abounding with colorful oaks and amazingly flowered trees, is there on the banks of Pampa Lake. A noble soul by his name, Risharaja, was there, and that monkey's son is the highly valiant Sugriva. Thus he is renowned, and he presides over that mountain. That best one among men, Rama, said this way, O Lakshmana, you make a headway from the chief of monkeys, Sugriva, and further said this to Lakshmana, whose valiance is truthfulness alone. How can I possibly live without Seetha? Such as he is, whose thinking is applying itself to Seetha alone, and who is vocalizing his anguish for her, to whom a stimmy is laid by the love god, just as the appearance that Rama, on seeing the sentences in that way to Lakshmana, neared that superb and heart-delighted lotus lake Pampa. On going step by step, and on going on seeing ardently and intently at that forest which has picturesque visuals of forestry, and which is with hurly-birdly birds, not one but numerous and divers are they. And then Rama, along with Lakshmana, entering the area of that lake, has seen that lake Pampa. Thus, this is the 75th chapter and conclusive chapter of Aranya Kanda Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Om Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let triple peace betide one and all. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.